I'm just trying this angle. Let's see if this angle works, alright? So I'm just gonna yap about childhood books that are in my bookshelves. I have an entire shelf. It's crowded, but I have a shelf, which is just what I call my childhood shelf. Not only includes books, but also games and stuff from family. But I'm here to talk about random books, because I feel like it, alright? Let's start with the first thing I see. Who remembers this goat? Who remembers this? Because I don't know. You know what's so weird? I used to have a lot of Geronimo Stilton books, and sadly I don't anymore. This one, I always kept. This was so majestic growing up. The one I kept the most. That I think it's best that I kept this one. I mean, look how messed up it was. The Quest for Paradise is crazy. I have to reread this again because it's been so long, and it's the first time I'm flipping through this now, and I'm just like, it's too much. It's been too long, Geronimo. Say Geronimo. Say Geronimo. The only book series that I don't have with me on this shelf is The Magic Tree House. We collected a lot of them. That's in my sister's. So, I mean, there's no childhood book without this guy. Was he the real villain? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I don't know. Why would I want to find out? How about not, but two? How not two, but three? How about three? Four. Four. How about four? Five. How about five? Six. How about six? Seven. How about seven? Eight. How about eight? Nine. How about nine? This book I did. This was one of those do-it-yourself books. Oh god, I wrote a lot of stuff down here. Do I read? Oh, I want to go back to all this stuff now.
That's a great idea. I'm with that.
This was my that whole run I had. That was my entire run. I know there's a lot more. I know there's like triple size of this. But like, hey, it is what it is. If you're a Minecrafter, I would have these books. Essential handbooks. Childhood memories, guys. And not only that, for some reason, I never got to read these. Or enough of them. I think I read like first and the second half through. But I don't know how I got these. But the original trilogy of those weird fan-made Minecraft adventure books. Back when I was a kid, A Gamer's Adventure, FNAF. Now this is like one of the later ones. I had this like I think a couple years ago, or 3 years ago. I don't know why. I was just in the FNAF mood and I decided to get these, and I only got up to here. I only got up to here. That's crazy. But it was the original trilogy of. By the way, it has a poster too. If you know, you know. But yikes, Charlie. It's funny that I know what happens in the book, and yet I just never got around to it. This is the second version of the FNAF Freddy Files. I know there's a third version, that's why I say that. Oh, okay, this is where we get to the school books. We had to read Anne Frank. I mean, that's the canon event, That's canon event. Okay. I remember we had to do a whole project on this. I've always wanted to know what happened in the third book, but we never knew what happened. Who knows about these? Who know about janitors, bro? Remember janitors? Yeah. I need to reread this, because it's been so... Oh my god, the dust. It's been so long, bro. And it's funny, because these were goated, at least back in the day. And I always wanted to find out what the third book would happen in the third book, but I never knew what happened. I need to go back through these. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Mark? His name is Mark? What? Oh, this wasn't for school, but I remember how these, and again, never got around to it. The Percy Jackson books. My sister knows more about it, but like the Percy Jackson trilogy, the original trilogy. Man, this is crazy. I didn't even see the movies. I think I at least saw a bit of that one movie, but that's really it. Oh, this we had to do for school, and I remember The Alchemist. Hollow meets again. Now, funny thing is that this book is interesting because I actually wrote on this book because we had to, and since we know at the time we're never going to read this book again, we wrote on it, like notes and stuff, so even had some highlights. Oh, there's another book I remember reading in middle school, The Elegance of the Hedgehog. That was a thing. The Harry Potter books. Now, I only have 3 out of the 7. Now, fun fact about me, I remember in elementary school, I don't know if it was a book report or a book reading log or whatever. I remember I picked up Deathly Hallows. I sped run through the whole thing within, I think, in a week or less. Speed run. And I was so focused on finishing it, I didn't know what happened. This is the original trilogy. Now, I don't know what... Man, look how damaged these dudes are. Look how damaged they are. That's a lot of damage. I even had a bookmark of Harry Potter. I even had a Harry Potter phase, bro. At least a bit for a bit. What the heck? What the heck is this? I'm just unlocking random memories. I don't remember it. There's no way this was me. No, this was someone else. It's random drawings. I'm exposing someone right now. But there's random drawings, and this is me. I do not have long hair because obviously, who drew this? My sister? I don't know. She's gonna have to answer for her crimes. I need to testify. What happened? This was my go-to Star Wars, Clone Wars as a kid. What the heck? Juvenile? I didn't went to juvie. I have one of these. The Jedi Path. Never finished it. Oh, this was a classic. For the Dark Horse heads out there, this one I had. This Crash Course. I didn't know I was talking to that YouTube channel. Why is no one talking about this? No one talks about these. Like, everyone's always referencing Diary of a Kid and David, the Caterpillar book. Okay, fine. What about this? Where was this childhood classic? I remember doing origamis with this thing. I think there was a whole Star Wars origami book I had, but I don't know where it is. It is what it is, because, like, what the freak? Bro, it's the first one. The Darth Vader sequel, Darth Paper Strikes Back. Brilliant, by the way. Secret of the Fortune Wookiee. Brilliant. Can I have an honorable mention? My sister gave me the best card I've ever gotten in my life. Best card I've ever gotten. Now this section is going to be a me thing. Well, that's the whole video is, but this is mainly just what I call the comic book section. So if you're a comic book nerd,
Yes, sir.
this is the video game stuff. The Wii. Who know about these guys? Stuff here. The DS. And this. Yes, that is Stanley. This is Batman / Marvel, Marvel Spider-Man, and stuff. The single issues and DC and the rest of DC. So start with Battinson. Batman Eternal. I got one of 3. 0 Year, the whole event, the tie-ins and stuff. The first half of Snyder's run on New 52. Tom King's run minus the second volume. Well, at least the first few volumes. The first volume of All-Star Batman by Snyder. No, I haven't read through Absolute Batman because, you know, I'm gonna get to that at some point. Under the Red Hood. Cataclysm, which is a whole thing lead up to No Man's Land, so duh. Long Halloween. Vampire Batman. Ever since Benny did it, shout out to him, RP the GOAT. He made me wanted this so badly. If you want me to do a whole separate video game one, I might as well do another video one in the future. The whole Batman Metal event, the first one, not the second one, which was my 90s childhood event. Alright, I did, this is my childhood event. Alright, I don't care what anyone says, it's goated. Batman Who Laughs is not overrated. I will die on that hill. Is it ridiculous? Yes. But it's the best kind of ridiculous. Batman Predator, which was one of the first one, one of the original trades. Oh, by the way, I've always heard about the Watchmen series, and I've never actually gone around to it. I know. I feel like I've committed a crime. One of the first trades I've ever gotten in my life, one of the comics ever. No one's covering this, so if back issues, if you ever want to cover a Batman Beyond story, do this one. I recommend it. Actually, the first trade I've ever gotten based on a cartoon I actually didn't watch as a kid, so which is funny. Infinity War. Because, you know, I was one of those people that thought the movie was going to be this. Obviously, I didn't knew it was going to be exactly, but you know what? It was the Infinity Gauntlet. So if you're looking for the one with the actual stones and stuff, just get the Infinity Gauntlet. Age of Ultron, goofy mess. Except for that one panel. World War Hulk, Civil War, the main event, not like the million tie-ins. X-Men, the one everyone knows, the one that sold 8 million copies, I think. I don't know which one, I don't know the number exactly, but... Yep. Now, speaking of X-Men, this is the latest one. That's because it's my sister's, but she just gave it to me because it kept falling. She lent it here, so yeah. Marvel's Epic Collection, which I love, but for some reason they print very weirdly. I'm trying to get the third one for Spider-Man. Alright, this is a bit attractive, but I'm trying to get... I want to get the fine one available for the third one of Spider-Man, which is like the beginning of Spider-Man's run in existence. I remember I told myself, I'm going to get all 5 of these, and only get one of them. But this is Clone Saga 90s. And this is the first Clone Saga from the 70s, which I actually got full of because it's only one. Maximum Carnage. Oh, right. Deadly Foes of Spider-Man, which also has Lethal Foes of Spider-Man. Back issues, I'm calling you out. Spider-Man Blue, goated. I've always wanted to... Lotus, you fumbled. Spider-Man Life Story, goated. Ultimate Spider-Man, the Ultimate Collection, 1, and I never continued. 1 out of 2 of these. Which I forgot Doom was in this run, but okay. The first Superior Spider-Man, and I never cared after. This is the one where they fight, but it was also, obviously, duh. But I'm trying, the policeman who became Toxin, forgot his name, but that's what the story is about. Now, these single issues, this was the first of NEAD 2015, if you know, you know. The funniest thing ever, if you're a comic book nerd, this is the funniest thing. We went to a comic store one time, and my sister and I had to pick random ones, all right? This is what I picked, all right, randomly, all right? And she picked another Spider-Man one that's random. And out of all things, she picked this one. Maximum Clonage. Not even that, the last issue of it. I always thought that was the funniest thing ever. Now, these I actually got in New York one time when I was like in middle school. And this was like some OG Spider-Man issues. Hobgoblin, Marvel. Sabrina Carpenter's Black Cat, please. I'm gonna die on a hit. I don't care how badly I fail. Alright. This is Rebirth. One of the variant covers. This is Mullet Superman. One of his run. Random book. Random, I forgot this existed. Oh yeah, because I picked random books. I forgot why or how, but it happened. Hawkman. And these are just random, like, catalogs or another random Superman, Wonder Woman. Oh, I forgot I had a Vision. Oh, number 8. Oh, I forgot about this one too. My God, man, I forgot what I have in here. The prelude for Civil War. This one. Oh, Brewbreaker, dope. Oh, this is Bucky Cap. Forgot about this one too. Crazy. Extra stuff. Extra catalogs. Alright, this is Superman Earth 1, Volume 1. I got 2 out of the 3. This is one of the coolest collections. Death and Return of Superman, the complete collection, and it all forms to a bloody S. W. Lois and Clark. Not the show, but the story lead up to Rebirth. Oh yeah, the first volume of Action Comics and Superman from the Rebirth era. You know, before the storm. And this is the whole Superman Truth arc, which New 52, which is basically like Superman's identity was revealed, and one of the things that led him to like explode dies, and then, you know, the old guy replaces him. Complicated art lore. The first chunk of Jeff Johns' Green Lantern run, which is Rebirth, Sinestro Corps War, Blackest Night, Brightest Day, not the other Brightest Day, but the Green Lantern Brightest Day, War of the Green Lanterns, and then there's more after that, but that carries into New 52, which is like, you know, Rise of the Third Army, and then the First Lantern, yeah. Shout out to Benny for getting me to that, RP to go. Crisis on Infinite Earths, which I never forgot because I remember I had a fruit punch stain on it, and I've never forgave myself for that. The first volume of Origin, just duh. And Forever Evil, which is the basis for a certain game I'll be playing in the future, because I haven't finished that game series in 10 years. Goated. Goofy and ridiculous. But goated. Okay, Lego Batman 5, if you come back, do this. That's all you need to do. And then do no more Lego Batman games. If you come back for one more ride, this is the best one. This is the best road to go for. Just take out all the complicated nonsense and just do this. Because the amount of characters, the amount of DLC packs, especially for the Battinson hype, come on. Alright, this is going to be the thumbnail. But you get to do it with me, so yay. Thank you for watching. I'm going to have to do a lot of cleaning now, so have a good day. Hello, this is me from the far, far future. Apologies for the facial hair jump scare, but I also used to have these. I got these like when I was a kid because I think I'm so smart that I can handle big books, and I barely got like 5 pages in and I fell asleep. Same with this one. Well, I don't really remember falling asleep, but I got tired of it. Like, I think with the first few pages. But I want to, because I'm better than this. We're better than this, guys. We can read. Okay, I sped run through Deathly Hallows. I can get through this.